Exactly, Jake. You know what I'm saying.
Talking about that's a scat. But that's
yeah, bro. You like that? That was hard.
No, I don't.
That was like, hard, wasn't it?
No,
that was real hard.
That was pretty terrible. You ain't have to do it again.
What was that, though?
Let's do it again. No. You gotta do it again. 3 times the charm, man. You gotta do it again. Rule of 3. Come on.
Nah,
that was a 90s run. You know what I mean? You know how KC always had ooh yeah.
With the shirt.
He wasn't even saying no words. He was like,
just all soul on the track.
Flat out soul, rhythm and blues on the track.
Get your soul bleed into the track.
Okay.
That's what I do. Giving the people what they want, baby.
Nah, they didn't ask for that though. OG, they didn't.
Yeah, we didn't. What they asked for is episode 40 of Mask Off, Venomous. We in the building. I'm your host, Mask Off Jake. Right up under me is my homie, right hand man, big homie, Mask Off Big Tone. What up, though?
My brother, what's up to you? Thank you for the intro. I am here, Big Tone. 40 ball. Let's get it.
40 ball.
Okay.
That was weird.
I don't know what character that was, but yeah.
That was very weird.
In effect. Right next to the homie, Big Tone, we got the homie Mask Off Malachi. What up, though?
What's the word, y'all? I'm feeling good. I'm in a place to be, and it's Friday, and you know what that means. All right? So now, what's up, though? It's been a good week. It's been a good year so far. And let's keep getting into it. What's the word?
That's what's
the blade dance. This is the blade dance, just so y'all don't know.
How you go to Cali, come back doing a blade dance? You should be crip walking or something.
Hey, man, because Detroit is still in my blood, my baby. Come on.
I hear that. Shout out to you, young boy.
You know what I'm saying?
I was in Philly when he was alive, right? He's dead. He dead, right?
Yeah, he's dead. 05. He died in 05.
What he died of?
He got shot.
R.I.P.
Who shot you?
R.I.P. Blade Icewood. Right above the homie Malachi, we got the man ones and twos, El Presidente, Mask Off Dan. What up, though?
Hello. Let's have a great show.
Yeah,
right?
Yes, my brother. Yes.
I don't know.
Yes, my brother. Asama say Masama say. Oh, wait.
With the peaceful blade dance, though.
Yes.
That's the pastoral blade dance.
Praise God. Praise God.
Church of the D.
Right, church in the D.
Church in the D. Hey, wait. If they start doing that at church, I actually might go. But anyway.
What's going on in there? Yeah.
Right.
That's what they doing.
Boy, would you?
They Jesus bossing up again? Okay.
Let me see Jesus toss it up.
Boss up and pay your tithes.
Oh man. But yes, having a good time with the fellas right now. But let's get right into it with the homie Malachi with Motivational Minute. Let's go.
What's good? We're getting straight into it. So this week, I want to talk to you about facing your toxicity. Now, we all have trauma. We all have things that we have gone through. We all have shortcomings that we have that we just fall short as humans. You have to face these things head on in order to them not to affect you later down in life. Because a lot of the childhood traumas that we go through, a lot of our shortcomings, a lot of our lack of communication or whatever it is really stops us from having the best relationships that we can, whether that's lover relationships or just regular friend relationships, or even how we love ourselves. It's a lot of the things that we have to go internally and look inside ourselves so we can heal those things so they don't affect us later down the line in life. And that's your motivational minute. Boom.
Great stuff. Okay.
Word.
Thank you.
Thank you, Malachi.
Thank you.
Always
Welcome.
dropping the infinite jewels as usual. As usual. Anything add to that, fellas?
You know, those are all great points there. I did like his point of like when those things occur again, so like your real life, like right now, to move to move ahead and not just kind of be stuck in there, because that's where a lot of folks get like mess up there, because they just get stuck and and like they can't move past it. So yeah,
Right.
great point.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well said, Dan. You're exactly right. They can't move past it, and a lot of times these things can hinder us without us even knowing it. Like, I don't know why I'm this way. Well, you need to figure it out.
Yeah. Find out where that core is, and then then like I feel like once you do, like you can quickly move past it. Like,
you can. Once you exactly know what the problem is, like, oh, okay, this because I got slapped around when I was young, or whatever it is,
That's we'll say it like that. But okay.
Sorry, but yeah, it's it's simple, yeah.
That's what happened to people, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
They get slapped around, they grow up slapping motherfuckers. That's what
right.
All right, Jake, don't add on.
I don't know why I can't slap you.
Hey, man, that's what happens. Sometimes I wish I grew up getting slapped around so I could like have an excuse to just smack the fuck out of people. No, that's stupid.
Jay, you literally just said you want what we try to get past. Like, no.
Man, I was about to tell someone.
I just want an excuse. I just want an excuse to like just go upside somebody's head. That's all.
But that'd be the thing too. Like, a lot of the stuff that we go through is not our fault, but it is our fight.
Mm-hmm.
And plus on Jake's point, the folks that did have that past, that is not an excuse to do the stuff there.
It's not.
Some folks like you just said, Jake, they just want to slap somebody, and they just
they know they problem, but they think they problem justifies what they doing. It really doesn't.
It does not.
It doesn't.
Exactly. Great. Yeah. So
yeah.
That's a
yeah. Face your truth, like face your demons, face everything, because once you face it head on, you know what I'm saying, you only could go up from there, So,
exactly.
Yeah,
well
thank you, Malachi, for that. Tone, you got anything to add to there?
No, I've been trying to get
you got a candle?
Yeah, man. I'm trying to set the mood here. I'm not in where I normally be.
Let's see that candle though. Put the candle on the screen.
Man, it's a 3-layer vanilla.
Ooh.
I'm a lot of people, they like their scents, and I'm a firm advocate of vanilla scent. You know what I'm saying? So, if we gonna get the mood right, I'm gonna get the mood right tonight. Let's go.
Love and vanilla.
Y'all was talking about ass whoopings.
Let's move on.
Yeah. Time to move on. He about to be worse than me.
Yeah.
Anyway, thank you, Malachi, for that. We're gonna move it right along to my segment for the culture. And this week, since we're gonna be talking about venomous toxic relationships within our lives, I want to talk about something that's like a problem within like our culture, hip hop culture specifically, and that's drug culture. So January 19th, which was Tuesday, that was Mac Miller's birthday. He would have been 29. Would have been 29 this year, and he died from drug overdose. And also Juice WRLD, he died in 2019 from drug related seizures on a plane. So and like drugs is like, there's a heavy drug culture in hip hop, and it's like whether you are taking it, abusing it, or even selling it, it's always been there. And it's had like it's and we glorify a lot. Like I remember, like in the 80s, we like a lot of hip hop artists will say no to drugs, but then it progressed to I got it, like I smoke weed, or I got to sell drugs to feed my family or whatever. Then it progressed to like that's what happened in the 90s. Then it progressed to in the 2000s, like I'm glorifying being a dope man, like selling crack, selling cocaine, selling weed. Like I'm selling pills, I'm like glorifying being a dope man. Then in 2010s, it's like I'm glorifying being addicted to the shit. Mm-hmm. So it's just like it just like they took the don't get high on your own supply thing and went backwards with it in hip hop almost. It's just weird, but it's just a drug culture. It's a huge drug culture in hip hop, and it's problematic, and there's real consequences to it. Like there's a like the real consequences like death, like whether it's from overdoses, whether it's from like deaths deaths from selling it, or going to jail. Like what I'm saying, that like it's tore up, it's like destroyed black communities. So mm-hmm. like there's an issue, and it's like, why are we glorifying this? Like why are we what I'm saying, like we gotta figure, like it just gotta be a way like to teach these young impressionable people, which hip hop is which is so youthful. Like we gotta teach these kids that like this ain't the way, and like this ain't cool, this shit ain't cute. So yeah, like there's a list. Also has like a list of people like Mac Miller died from overdose of cocaine, fentanyl, alcohol. Lil Peep, he died from fentanyl and Xanax overdose. Juice WRLD had the drug-related seizure on the plane. Old Dirty Bastard back in 2004 had an overdose of cocaine and like a painkiller. DJ Screw, who was responsible for popularizing, was a pioneer in chop and screw music hip hop subgenre. He's found dead with Valium and PCP, and Pimp C allegedly he died of sleep apnea, and they said allegedly said there was some like some codeine like effects of like heavy codeine as well. So it's like there's a lot of people, and there's more than that. And then not to mention all the people who go to jail, like there's rappers who had hits, and then they'll go back to the drug game, and then they'll go to jail. And it's just like, and we're it's just a cycle that we keep glorifying that we gotta stop doing. So yeah, Tone, go ahead, bro.
I'm glad we're talking about this subject matter, because when it comes to hip hop and drugs, like you said, they're very parallel, dating all the way back to when hip hop first begun, because we had just came out of the jazz scene, and what was real heavy in the jazz scene, heroin was real heavy in the jazz scene, and then from there it sprouted into cocaine with the 80s. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So don't push me because I'm close to the edge. They talking about how poor they are and how they getting high. You know what I'm saying? It was the hottest thing to do was name yourself after like cocaine. Like Curtis Blow came out naming himself after goddamn cocaine. They called Cocaine Blow. So this nigga was Curtis Blow. You know what I mean? That's how hot he was. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? It's we always got this braggadocious thing when it comes to music, especially music that we love, like hip hop.
There was another guy like Bugstar Ski or something like that. Ski was like kind of like a slang term for like cocaine or something like that, I think.
Yeah. And you're absolutely right, man. When it got to the 90s, it was about they started glorifying drug selling based upon Italians and Scarface, and they start following the imagery of that. So mafioso, it's like mafioso shit, mafioso. And then it went from there to, like you said, it was cool to be the crackhead. Mm-hmm. And I'm gonna say Lil Wayne contributed to a lot of that. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. When they start talking about some methazine codeine, you know what I'm saying? I'm sipping on lean. You know what I mean? So it's like, damn. Yeah, that became a hot thing, you know what I mean? So it's like it became parallel to a struggle. And then what? You had that what's his name? XXX Touch Me On. What is his name?
Yeah.
To touch me on, and you know what I'm saying? And I don't know, I'm butchering his name, but when they start popping pills, didn't he get shot? Yeah, he got shot, but he was still getting fucked up.
Yeah, he was. True. Yeah.
But they came out with that suicide music. With that suicide music, it was parallel to downers. You know what I'm saying? They start popping pills and and smoking wet and doing all things like that. So it amazes me over the years how hip hop is parallel to different waves of what drug is popular and hot at this time. And now we got what's hot right now in the drug scene. Fentanyl is blowing up really heavy, right? You know what I mean? You got a lot of people down off that. And
codeine still, perks,
yeah,
Xanax.
Perk. That's the what's it called? It's called opioids, right?
Yeah, opioid
scene. So that's a heavy thing that we dealing with now, where people popping pills and shit. And I'm gonna tell you a thing, man. It amazes me how music influences young America, especially Black poor America, and white America too. It's the same, but it differs. I remember being on Chalmers and Harper at the Coney Island there, and I'm sitting in the car, and it's two. They had to be at least like 17, 18, and I'm watching in disbelief. This girl, she like drawing up a joint for the boy. He about to do heroin in the parking lot in his car. And I'm like, and maybe because I'm green and I grew up as a dare kid, but I'm like, damn, I be in amazement, like, damn, this shit, they getting younger and younger. Like, niggas becoming dope fiends early. Go ahead, Jake.
Yeah. And it's great. One thing that always felt weird and like kind of like hypocritical or whatever, but like I remember Dr. Dre on the Express Yourself remix. He said, I don't smoke weed or sex because it's known to give a brother brain damage. A brain damage on the mic don't manage. He said that when he's on that song. Then like a few years later, he drops an album called The Chronic. and it's just like what the fuck happened? And that's what I'm talking about, how we just went from saying no to drugs back in the day to glorifying it,
But
whatever.
But would that be based? I'm sorry, go ahead.
But then marijuana, it's like different. It's considered not a drug, but go ahead, Tom.
But wouldn't that shift be based around your toxic environments? Because before then, it was like, fuck the police, fuck these bitches. It was really downgrading women at that point when he was talking about some express yourself and, you know what I'm saying, a hoe is a hoe and all that shit. And then it changed from the pimp game to all we do is smoke weed. And then you got Snoop Dogg. And he talking about how much weed he smoked. Hey, it almost all the shit in the 90s from the West Coast had a huge amount of weed. They flooded you with it. You know what I'm saying? Especially the Chronic. Make my shit the Chronic. I want to get fucked up. I didn't even know what the Chronic was, but I was singing this shit, and I was so drawn by it. You know what I mean? Like, because the beat, the music was parallel to what I'm listening to with these drugs. I'm like, I want to get fucked up. I want the bomb. I want the Chronic. And my mom was like, "What the fuck is you talking about, Tony?"
Yeah, I remember when I was young, I heard this song, "I'm Your Pusher, Man," and I was singing it. Y'all heard that song, "I'm Your Pusher, Man," and I was singing that, and my dad was like, "Don't be singing that." I was like, "What is it? Like, what is the song? I don't know." But it's like whatever you need, I got what you need. I'm your pusher, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't remember how the chorus went. Y'all know what I'm talking about?
I'm your mama. I'm your daddy. I'm your nigga in the alley. I'm your brother when you need a true friend. You know me.
Right. And the song makes you feel good, but you don't know what it's talking about. You know what I'm saying? Until you know what it's talking about. You know,
because it sounds so good.
Tie back to what we were talking about too. What was that? Looking at the folks that do the drugs and like why they do them as well. Like we know that a lot of them come from like fucked up backgrounds too.
Right.
So they're still trying to deal with something there.
Trying to cope with that.
Right. Yeah. And instead of like you said, instead of trying to move past it, they're just stuck inside there.
Yes, exactly. Good point.
Yeah. Then because of that, then like they kind of make their song based on where they are right now.
Exactly.
I'm stuck in this drug cage right now.
Right.
Yeah.
Mary Jane.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
She loves you just the same.
I remember I used to.
He talking about some fucking weed that
Mhm.
a drug loves him just the same. You know what I mean? And this nigga declaring his love.
Right.
If you break it down, like it's really fucked up though. You know what I'm saying? Y'all remember this song before we go further, Jake? I'm sorry to cut you off.
No, go ahead.
Y'all remember this song? Do you wanna ride? Why the white horse?
Yeah,
I don't remember that.
Yeah, I remember that.
I used to sing that shit like crazy. I'm like, I didn't know they was talking about fucking cocaine.
Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
White lines.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know the whole chord, but like, yeah, that's about
so much from George Clinton. It's like,
there's so much shit.
But you look at any music video, almost any music video now, they at least smoking weed in the music video, or then you got the double cups that usually mean lean, drinking lean, which is a drug as well. You know, ain't doing no cocaine in the music video, but you know,
they
haven't been watching that side of YouTube.
Yeah, I'm a saint. I don't watch that stuff.
That got really weird.
But yeah, that's for the culture for this week. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's for the culture this week. Let's hit the comments. See what's good in the comments right now.
Yeah, I got Planet Ants up. Von Wink, he in the building. What up, Von Wink?
What up, Wink?
What up, Wink?
Winky Dink.
You know, he going ham, so I'm gonna pick a few out.
Oh, drugs and hip hop? Let me get it.
Right. You know, his favorite, drugs and hip hop. Right. He said, if that was the charm, I hate to see the previous 2 tries. Oh, when you were singing, OG. Hey, Von Wink
making that list. He making that list, bro.
Von Wink was tapped in at 9:00. Like he on with it early.
Women live. I was on the bullshit.
Right.
That shit already,
no.
Hey, I love Von Wink, dog. Have I met this guy in person?
Yeah, you seen him.
Okay.
You seen him. He a character, bro.
He said, if it was simple, psychologists wouldn't be able to charge so much per hour. Oh, that's true. I did say it was simple. That's true. And I do stand corrected on that. I didn't mean simple. I really meant you can do it.
Yeah,
it's possible, not simple. It's possible.
He said, like, work you can find it's not as hard there. That's like the big breakthrough that you try to find. Like when you talk to somebody there, like,
right?
You go through your past, you try to figure out what it is.
Yeah.
They help you there.
Right, knowing you need help. That's the first step. Right. Yep. All right, and then we have he coming back. He said also, he said weed and smoking is the norm in California. That's true, and actually, Michigan is the #1 consumer of marijuana. So I don't know if y'all knew that. Anyways, and then we got Gate and Key. I think this is your people, OG. He said Cali's dope. Tone, this is my other profile. It's your cousin Darren. California's on another level. He got that in the parentheses, like hey, you know, like.
Well,
so yeah,
good to see you, cuz.
Yep. And then one more for Von Wink. He said, when does Big Tone think we came out of jazz? Is he saying hip hop began in the 40s?
Oh, you said jazz, Tone.
Stop, bro. Stop, bro.
That's how we should.
Stop, bro. I mentioned jazz and damn heroin, bro.
And
oh shit, that's it.
Heroin or heroin? Heroin.
As soon as I talked about jazz in that 1 week, they got over. So.
Right.
So
then we got Caitlin. She said she digging the blade dance vibe. Hey. And then Tam White, she said, "What up, though?
What up, though,
What's
Tam?
Up, Tam?
What up,
building? Good to see you, Tam. Good to see you, Caitlin.
Yeah, that's what we got right now. That's what I see.
Okay. Anything anywhere else before we move on?
Oh, it sounds like he touched everything.
All right, word. Thanks, everybody in the comments. Keep commenting, keep rocking with us. So let's move on to our group discussion for this week, which is toxic relationships. We're gonna talk and we're gonna talk about those people, like people in a relationship, like people we know that are toxic, and they don't know, like they don't know why, or they may know why, and they just keep, pretty much the common theme of what we talking about this whole time. Tone, would you like to take it away, sir?
Yeah, I wanna go
Dan,
in.
you about to say something?
I want to go deep on this subject matter, because one of the key things that we all need to look at coming out of this presidency is how toxic the environment was. How for 4 years straight we battled with looking at our core selves as individuals, as human beings, as white people, black people, Puerto Rican people, Haitian people, Dominican people, Cuban people, with all different types of issues that we had. And a lot of people put a lot of blame on 45 and said that he was the focal point to a lot of the toxicity that took place. But in my perspective, I felt like with what was going on for these last 4 years was always going on, but it started bubbling over when you had somebody agitating it and instigating and fueling it. And I'm bringing this full circle about relationships, right? We want to look at the relationship to how we deal with things, not necessarily on a professional level, but also in a personal level too, when you're dealing with people that are toxic around you. You know what I'm saying? So my thing about it is, at the end of the day, you start to wonder, how am I in this environment, right? Why am I around people who always thinking negative things? Why am I around people that's always doing things that's going to not be in my best interest? And then you get sucked into that thing. My question to you, gentlemen, is how do you escape an environment in which, first of all, how do we identify what toxicity is in a relationship with somebody that you may know? How do we identify this, Jake?
I don't know. I guess like pretty much like do this person in your life, whether it's a friend, significant other, or it may be, is this person like does this person always causing drama? Is this person always negative? Is all person like, what is the person's intention?
Right.
What, like, do they have your best interest at heart?
Right.
Like that's what I look for in people. And if they don't have my best interest and they always start some bullshit or whatever drama, like that's like that's I gotta like X. That's what you gotta X out. But then like it's also to a point like do I care? Like how much do I love and care about this person enough to like try to help them and change them before I X them out? So is that that's kind of like what I do, like as far as like identifying that person.
Daniel, you was about to say something, Daniel?
Yeah. But let's look at Trump. Then let's see what type of folks that we have in our lives that are like that. Hopefully we don't.
Okay, let's do that. Let's take it there.
Right. Yeah. So like I said, it was so taking it back to last week or like a few weeks ago, where Trump just kind of like backstab Mike Pence, who we know like Mike Pence was down with Trump the whole 4 years. Him and then like once he chose not to vote for him vote for him on the 6th, he just kind of fed him to the wolves there. And that wasn't the first time he did that. He did the same thing to Bill Barr, who held him down too. He did that to all of the folks that held him down for the whole 4 years. And as soon as they did something wrong to him or how he perceived that, he just kind of completely cut them off and fed them to the wolves there. And when I saw that, that made me think about the folks that he backstabbed. It's like, why did they stay for that long? So looking at it from my life, it was like, let's just say you do know a person like that. Why would you stay for that long? like why would you go back? Jake talked about love, but it's, I mean, at some point, like that is a one direction of like love there, because that person does not love you at all.
One way. Yeah.
Is it fair to say that some people just they get caught up in that type of toxicity, that trauma, that's what they gravitate to? They need some type of
Chaos.
You know what I'm saying? To keep them fueled to go further. I know he gonna talk to me like I ain't nothing, but deep down inside, he's still a good dude. Despite the person being a horrible person, they still find the goodness in that 1 ounce of something with that person.
But again, that goes back to what we were talking about at the start of the show too. It is, do you want to move past that or not? Right? Yeah. Because that deals more with you and not them. You know that person's a fucked up guy. Like, don't mess with him.
Yeah.
like you got to cut that off.
Yeah.
Right? And the fact that you don't, that's when you need to start to look at yourself. Really.
Yeah. To me, it's all about, and I'm gonna just hit this real quick. It's all about looking at the fruit that people bear. You know, we all bear fruit in our lives, whether that be good fruit or bad fruit. And so the relationships that you have to be aware of what type of fruit they are bearing in your life, in your mind, what type of seeds they plant of negativity, positivity, because it could be on the slightest levels. If I tell somebody I want to try to learn how to dunk and they just tell me I can't, that's a bad fruit seed planted. You know what I'm saying? Instead of pushing me to what I can do. Or if it is in a relationship, like OG said, you know, somebody's beating on you, but that's bad fruit that they're bearing in your life. So you want to make sure that every relationship you have is giving you a good fruit deposit. You know what I'm saying? Because you're going to need to eat on that good fruit.
That's well said, young boy. That's well put. You know what I'm saying? And to go further into it just makes me think about like past situations that I've been a part of and past relationships that I had, and it makes me start thinking about, like, you know, why did I engage more with this individual? Why did I choose to look at this individual as a friend when you know this person is not being a friend to you? You know, like I'm gonna give an example about how I had a buddy of mine. You know, he was cheating on his wife, and then he'll come around and then he'll start doing stuff like, "Hey, look, tell such and such that I was over here last night." And I'm like, "Bro, I'm not doing that." You know what I'm saying? So I told him, "Hey, look, you did this. You did this once. He did it twice." And me, you know, sometimes, you know, the venom in me gets to going a little bit, you know, and I'll start saying shit like, "Yo, you put my name out there again, I'm gonna have to fuck you up." But that's a whole nother discussion. You know what I'm saying? So when he did it the third time, I either had two things to do: honor what I said, and I'm gonna break his fucking legs, or just cut him off altogether.
Right.
So I chose to cut him off because of the fact that I'm like, the more he keeps involving me in the toxic shit that he's doing, it's not gonna be good for me on all angles.
Yeah, man, I had a friend that same way, man. It was we were great friends at school, right? Yeah, like we constantly like went out drunk, did all that fun stuff. Yeah, but he constantly got me into shit that I had no business being a part of.
Why am I here?
It was like a bunch of drama. Yes, multiple nights where I'm like, how did I end up with you? Like, why am I here? So then,
Why am I stalking this nigga out right now?
Then you asking him why? He like, bro, I don't know.
No.
Yo, and that's real though. That's real because them people that you like, why are we even doing this? They don't give a fuck about how you feel. They just want you to ride with them. You know what I mean? And I'm like, bro, I keep riding for you, but when you gonna ride for me like a real friend? And you can never depend on them to do anything for you.
Shit.
For shit. Nothing.
For real. Yeah, so then
Toxic.
So I cut that whole friend group out. And then like they got mad at me. Like
Toxic.
Like we were inside like some type of beef. I'm like, bro, I'm not like this is not a beef. I'm just not fucking with y'all no more. but it was like it's messed up, man. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I also had similar situations. Both of y'all situations. I've dealt with that too. A friend that got me in the bullshit, and then another friend who got me caught up in his relationship drama. And so it's all bad. And you cutting them off. They try to cut them off, and then they get on the fuck shit, trying to say like you the one with the problem and everything.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, it's all the Go ahead, Tom.
That was the thing too. Like I started getting flack from other people. Like, yo, you've been knowing him since y'all was kids. Why you cutting him off like that? And I say, yo,
that was your homie. Hey, no,
that's more reason why I cut him off.
Right.
Because if he's not growing and elevating, like I'm growing and elevating, that's cool. I gotta rock with you differently because I don't know what position you gonna put me in. You know what I'm saying? So it's about recognizing the toxicity of other people and how you want to maneuver through that. You know what I mean? I think this is the basis of this group discussion tonight.
And you gotta keep and like if you want to grow and change, you gotta keep people that want to grow and change around you.
Yep.
Well, you gotta do that. I hate to be a Nas fanboy, but I do want to quote a line of his. It said, association breed similarity. That's why I'm gonna stay around real rich niggas till 6 niggas carry me. And pretty much what I took from that line is that, you know, like whatever you want to be, like achieve, you got to keep those same goal-oriented people around you, those same positive people around you. That's what you know what I'm saying? That's what I took from that line. So and if you go keep toxic people around you, you're gonna be in a lot of toxic shit.
No cap.
What's gonna happen?
You find yourself aging more. You find yourself with all these aches and pains. You know what I'm saying? You find yourself with all these things that's going on around you. When you involve people in your circle that don't elevate your circle with plus signs, but they break it down with minus signs.
Yep.
You find yourself being in a position where there's no growth. It's always a shoulda, coulda, woulda situation. And you get stuck. Before you know, you in your late 50s fucked up in the game.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And don't even know it. And that's it's very go ahead.
Sorry, Malachi, go ahead.
No, it's very important, like OG said, it's very important to recognize those things, you know what I'm saying? That every relationship that you have, it should deposit something positive in your life, no matter what the relationship is. It should bring you to a point of where you want to be and not somewhere you confused why you here, like, you know? And that's for any relationship, your family, your friends, your loved ones, your coworkers, any type of connection you're gonna have with somebody, make it good.
Yeah, like going back to what Dan said, like, how am I in this? Why am I here? Like, yes, why am I here? Like, what are you doing for me? What is this friendship doing for me?
Exactly.
Like Janet Jackson, what have you done for me lately? What is this shit? Like, what's going on?
What's going on?
Hey.
So that's what you, hey, like,
you
said what?
I said, my mom knew where I was.
What'd you do today?
You don't want to know.
But we gotta talk about how to heal from that stuff, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we do.
Because the one thing to do, like Dan said, you gotta cut them people off. You feel me? And it's as simple as that. Them people have to get cut off. so you can move forward and be your best self. Because if someone gets upset that you want to be your best self, they not for you. As simple as that. You know what I'm saying? And if they can't understand their toxic traits, they are toxic.
Go ahead, Tony.
That's so true, man. Because sometimes, you know, when you thinking, well, maybe this ain't for me, you start to thinking, damn, well, how he gonna feel if I cut him off?
Right.
Yeah, how he gonna be affected? And then you still realize that motherfucker don't give a fuck about how you feel. Because at the end of the day, they will start listening to what you're saying. Hey, look, I don't feel comfortable with the things that you do. Maybe you shouldn't do this. But then you find yourself in positions where you give it in, and you become the crutch to their problems.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Every situation, whether it's financial, whether it's emotional, whether it's relationship, you become their crutch. So they come to you, but you can't come to them for anything. You know what I'm saying? So you might want to just cold turkey cut. And like I said, with this individual that I'll stop being friends with, I went to high school with this brother, and I was like, yo, I can't fuck with you no more. You know what I'm saying? Because we went down two different paths. And the path that he was going down, it was the same path that he was at when we was 15, 16, 17. You got to grow, nigga. You know what I'm saying? And if you ain't doing it, got to let it go.
Yeah. And if people are in your life and they do hurt you unintentionally, you should be able to address that and it be no issue. You know what I'm saying? And then you can move forward with that. And that's how you know you got a healthy relationship.
Okay. Dan, anything you...
Man, does.
I guess he said what he had to say. He must got a shit.
Apparently we're the toxic ones, apparently.
Dan, do you want to add anything?
No. What Tom said is completely true. What y'all said is true. It's like you got to cut them out, because once you do, they gonna cut back with the bullshit lies to try to like convince you that you're the wrong one, and
they project their bullshit onto you. That's all they do.
Absolutely.
Yeah, man. You know, in situations like that, you gotta learn to be selfish. You gotta learn to think about you, and that's a main thing I learned dealing with that in healing. Is like think about me. Stop thinking about other motherfuckers. Think about you. And so let's hit the comments real fast. You got anything, Tom?
Yeah, I got shout out to Rebecca Birdie. What's up, Birdie? Good to see you. Good to see you. She says, happy 40th episode. Thank you. As you see, we switched it up with the green that symbolize the venomous toxicity of this episode. But thank you. We got Tom Schultz in the house. Shout out to Tom Schultz. He was on the wrong page. He says, yes, Daniel, you're right. Bill Barr, Pence, etc. People working for Trump must be looking at themselves. But then again, Tom would say next or hard pass on those Trump coonies. Birdie says, toxic people are energy vampires. Things feel lighter when they're not around. Trump is a perfect example. I got Kate Holmes in the building. What's up, Kate Holmes? This is the Planet Ant chat. So Kate Holmes in the chat, she's saying, if they don't lift you up, let them go. And, you know, Tam White said, Malachi said, bye-bye.
He said, he just cut us off, man.
Yeah, he tired of the dumb shit.
Right. In the Planet Ant chat, the Planet Ant comments on the page, we got Mikey Brown says, Malachi believe in you. And he also we got Von Wink. He commented, he said, six rich people who can carry me. Nas sounds like a Remora or a Leech. No, you just didn't get the line. But anyway.
It's not Nas' fault, damn it. It's not Nas' fault.
No, it's not. It's your fault, Von Wink. It's your fault, Wink. It's your fault, Wink.
Get your shit together, Winky Dink.
Winky Dink. But yeah, that's what we got over there. And
It's pretty quiet over in our chat room tonight. You know what I'm saying? Nobody blowing up our page chat room tonight, but that's all good.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? It's all good. I see where it's popping at tonight.
When I was 12 years old, after a long Sunday morning at church, I looked up and I told my grandma that I wanted to change the community. She looked me right in my eyes and she said, "Take that damn trash out."
Oh, Mr. King.
Good evening, fellas.
My man.
How you fellas doing?
I'm great. I'm great. How about you?
I'm okay.
What's going
I'm not
on?
gonna say everything's great, but I'm doing okay.
Man of the people.
That I am. A man of the people. It's just hard to gain some respect around here. You know, I'm Darnell King. Like, I've ran for Detroit City State Representative for the East and the West Side, and I lost. But you know,
you lost, right?
Okay.
Yes, I lost. Dan, thanks for reminding me. So, as you all know, we had an inauguration the other day.
Yeah, for the folks who won.
Yes, for the winners.
Yes.
Thanks for the reminder.
Not you, because you lost.
Oh my God! Come on.
I'm just saying.
It's fine. It's the truth.
People these days need to know that they lost. It's a big problem around here.
He's still my favorite rep, though. I'm gonna say that.
Thank you, Tom.
Okay. But
now,
all right.
Before I go any further here, I noticed one thing. On Trump's way out, he gave some pardons to a couple of people. Lil Wayne was on the list, even Kwame Kilpatrick, which I applied to be on his staff and didn't make it.
Oh, you lost that too, huh? What? You just
that's neither here nor there.
I wish. Oh my God! I wish you'd just let this gentleman talk.
Can I talk, please?
Damn, shit.
Not go for the disrespect.
You coming back hard in 2021? Wow, bro.
All right.
No, it's fine. It's fine. I'm a man of the people, and that means being patient. Okay. So, as I was saying, Trump gave these people pardons, and my cousin Charles, he's doing a 7-year bid for unemployment fraud.
They got him quick, apparently. Wow. Already? It's been 1 year.
Dan, please, sir. Can you stop?
All right. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Free your cousin.
He's doing a 7-year bid, like I said, and he just was trying to run a checkup. That's all, you know. And why couldn't he get a party? Who knows? They gave Kwame one. He could have gave my cousin one. And because he didn't, I have a little issue with that personally. I'm taking that personal. Talk to my cousin, and you know, he wants me to do something about it. So I have a little proposal, if you will, to the current president, Mr. Biden, and VPK. That's what I call her. You know, we're on a first name basis.
Who?
Kamala. You know,
VP?
Yeah, that's auntie. You know what I'm saying? And we on a first name basis.
That's auntie. Oh wow.
Should have said that during your campaign. But okay.
What'd you say?
Nothing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was texting them, and I was texting her actually, and I proposed a plan that if they allow me, if they appoint me as their cabinet member, then I will forgive them for not giving my cousin a party. I rest my case after that. So I think it's a pretty simple deal. All I want is a seat on the cabinet, just so I can help things out. Because I'm a man of the people. You understand?
Yes.
I am a man of the people.
But what about your cousin, though?
I'm sorry, Dan.
What about your cousin?
Oh, if I'm in this position of power, I can also give him the pardon that he needs.
That's not how it works.
I don't know. I don't know if it works like that, brother.
I'm gonna use this platform right now to reach out to Mr. President Joe Biden and ask him humbly to appoint me.
You are scantless with that button, baby.
We supported him, and he lost. That's a mark on us.
You give up too easy, bro. You give up on strong black men trying to do something too fast, bro. You give up on
the loser banner up there like a month.
He's so cold, bro. He is out cold. He said it's only one president around here.
That was not what. Listen, he lost. We can't be seen as losers too. It's just him. So like oh my god.
Every winner was once a loser. Dan.
I think I'm
every winner was once a loser. You can't think like that.
It's this era arrogance that you carry. It don't necessarily hurt you. It hurt us too because I gotta see Darnell King. I gotta see Dr. Mass. I gotta talk to these people. And then when you do stuff like that, that only just affect you. It affects me too, brother.
Yes. Okay. So that's my fault. Next time he's on the show, I will let him speak. Okay.
I appreciate that. I really do.
Okay.
Yeah. That's I guess just keep moving to our quick hits.
Yeah.
I like how you segue out of that.
My fault, y'all.
We're going to keep it moving to our quick hits.
I am not toxic, okay? I'm not toxic. I'm sorry. I recognize my fault, and I'm going to move
that
direction, okay?
You not toxic, but that loser banner you put up was toxic as fuck. But
it was a mistake. It was a mistake.
What's the word?
Did you see how Jake transitioned to the quick hits? We're just going to keep moving to our quick hits.
Quick hits. After this brief moment.
I didn't realize I sounded so like news anchorish. I don't know. Anyway, quick hits. Trump's pardon party. Yeah, he pardoned Lil Wayne. He pardoned Kwame. He pardoned a bunch of other motherfuckers. Dan.
Kodak Black.
Yeah, Kodak Black. Dan, thoughts on this, sir?
Steve Bannon.
Yeah. So those were cool, I guess. The main thing is that we don't know who the rest of those folks are, and he just kind of put these big names in to like be like the headlines there. Who knows what type of fucked up folks he had on that list? Plus, they did like a whole bribe scheme for that too. It like how did they get away with this? It's like it's clearly illegal.
Clearly, though. Go ahead, OG.
A lot of people don't know that Kim Kardashian was in the background for a lot of these pardons that was taking place during this administration. So, like she was successful in getting Harry O pardon. And a lot of people don't know who Harry O is. He really is the founder of Death Row Records. And he was like some big major drug dealer or whatever that got caught up on some shit. And he got locked up. So she was
caught up on some shit. He got caught up on drugs.
Yeah, he got caught up on some shit. You know what I'm saying? But I want to make this quick comment right quick before we go any further. I just wanted to say that with all these pardons in relation to what he got going on, he did something to Kwame that was like, if you gonna pardon him. But he didn't pardon him. He gave him what's it, continuance? Is that what it's called?
Commuted.
A commuted. And he still got to serve probation.
3-year probation.
3-year probation, and he still got to pay restitution too.
$5 million.
$5 million restitution. I'm like, damn. So you let Lil Wayne get pardoned, and you don't do that shit for Kwame? Wow. But I guess Kwame didn't have that money together. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But it's a difference. It's a difference when you stealing from a city. You feel me? Like they ain't gonna let nobody, no politician go off that free. You know what
yes,
I'm
they did. They just did it with Steve Bannon. Steve Bannon was
and Trump.
Yeah, and Trump. We don't even know if Trump pardoned himself
He's
or not.
Black.
That's what we waiting to find out if he pardoned himself or not, because he got all these cases coming up. So he can still pull out that trump card like, yo, I pardon myself. You can't fuck with me.
Actually, I want to say something real fast. Then we move to the next quick hit. But like Tone brought up Kim Kardashian was behind some of the pardon. She was working on like helping people like get appeals and stuff like that. People and not like kind of like big notorious people, but like, you know, people such as like people who are like in bad situations who like like teenage girls who like killed their like the man who sex trafficked them or was raping them, beating them, whatever. Like
we talked about her, Cynthia.
Yeah.
Centoya.
She was helping getting appeals for like a few girls like that, and I don't know like if any of them got appeals yet, and it just baffled me that how like a teenage girl who's just trying to protect herself, you know what I'm saying, and like from her oppressor, get away from her oppressor, is like in jail for that, but all these dirt bags getting pardoned and stuff. Right. It's just fucked up. But let's just move to the next quick hit. Kyrie's back. Brooklyn.
Let's not laugh at him. He could be going through some shit.
Yo, he is, and I'm sorry for laughing, but that body language is bad.
Actually, Malachi, go ahead, man.
He looked like a 16-year-old sad boy. I'm sorry, but you know, Kyrie he's very thoughtful. I can say that, and he took a leave of absence from the Brooklyn Nets, which they just got James Harden. So when James Harden came back, he wasn't even playing. So on the basketball end, Kyrie just came back to play, and they played the other day. They played Cleveland, which is his former team, and Colin Sexton, which wears his former number, dropped 42 on that man's head in a double overtime and won. And Colin Sexton, a young boy, this is his second year, and he dropped 42 on 3 Hall of Famers. So I'm like, yo, that man got no conscience. He went off on them boys. I'm proud to see it, but Kyrie, he got some issues going on, but he's really feeling for the community in a way that is different to others, you know. And I feel like there's a way to do both. There's a way to do your job and fight injustice, that it doesn't have to wane on you so hard that you take off work. You're getting paid to be in the NBA, my man. Either you're gonna be in it or not, you know.
Right.
Go ahead, OG.
Yeah, go
on. Well, I'm just gonna say this before we go. A lot of these young men, they get in the game so early that they don't have the mental fortitude to think on a mature basis. They come in the game thinking that I only got one focus, and that's basketball. My second focus is getting money so my mom don't have to live what she was living at previously. But all the other stuff that comes along with being a mature adult, sometimes they're not ready to commit to that. And sometimes it takes a major breakthrough or a major breakdown for them to say, hey, look, everyone's watching you. You got to be careful what you say, what you do. You got to be able to handle this like a professional in the workplace. This is clearly showing that he's not a professional in the workplace. It's clearly showing that he's dealing with something on a mental illness factor that's going overlooked. So that's my take on it.
Good point, OG.
Thank you, Tone. A last quick hit for this evening is Joe Biden, number 46. Biden Harris got sworn in this Wednesday. Biden's the 46th president of the United States. Kamala Harris, first woman, first black and Indian. She's black and Indian. Is that correct? Or
yes,
I'm not sure.
They even threw some Southeast Asian shit in there too, bro.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, but anyway, first black and Indian woman VP, very historic moment. Tone, but what does this mean? What changes are going to make? Tone, how do you feel about this?
I just really feel like you know me personally, I'm anti-government. And whether we had 4 years of Trump or whether we had 4 years of Biden, I don't think none of them really going to honor anything that they said they should do. You know what I'm saying? And to be honest with you, Biden never really made no promises to black people anyway. And I'm hearing already from people talking about well, he just got in there. Ah, fuck you. You know what I mean? That's how I feel, man. Like, come on, man. Like, they can't make nothing to happen anyway. All this shit he's signing, it still got to go through legislation, right?
Yep.
Not those, but yeah. But
you know what I'm saying?
But the point still stands.
Yeah, the point still stands. Like the shit I don't even think he even talked about any reparations. He didn't talk about anything significant to the black community. You know what I'm saying? Like if we was talking about Ice Cube and how Biden didn't even talk to the man about anything he was talking about. So when they talk about helping out people, they always speak for everybody else except black Americans. When black Americans have been at the forefront of this shit.
Yes, exactly. And they don't, yeah, and they want to make it well, we want to treat everyone equally, but everyone's not gonna get treated equally until black people are like, give us reparations and you change the fucking system that's designed to keep beating us down and killing us and just oppressing us. Like you got a lot of fucking work to do. But yeah, that's our quick hits for this episode. Let's do let's hit the comments one more time. Any comments, guys?
Yeah, I got Tom Schultz. He going heavy in the chat. He said this Kyrie situation makes me wonder what kind of mental health services they have in the NBA. He also said my favorite politician is back. He was talking about my man Darnell King. You know what I mean? State representative for the east and the west side of Detroit, holding it down. He a G. You know what I'm saying? He a G.
He'll put a strap on you too. Anyway.
Yeah,
We'll
you know what I'm
put a
saying?
strap on you.
That's what I got in the Planet Ant, John. Y'all got something somewhere else?
Good. Let's go.
All right.
Oh, Tom just said people want equality without being vulnerable to give stuff up to help make that equality true. That's dope, bro. That's dope.
Thank you, Tom.
Thanks, Tom. Appreciate you, Tom.
Tom Schultz, always one of our
people equal to white people. That's what he said also.
Yeah.
And, shout out to Mikey Brown. I saw he said he believed in me in the comments. I don't know what about, but thank you, brother.
In general, you believe in your general, Malachi.
Oh, I received that. Thank you, brother.
Yes.
Yes.
Boss up vibes.
Yep.
Yes.
Boss up vibes. This
Boss
episode. Cool. Now we're gonna take it to our final segment for episode 40, which is the gem of the week. Tone, please take it away.
Man, this gem of the week, man, it goes back to the 60s, back to the 70s, back to the 80s, back to the 90s. Every pro game that you have been a part of, every high school game you have been a part of, every little league game you have been a part of. And this is a direct, and I'm gonna say direct one more time, direct a direct stab right at President Trump, and it's by Ray Charles. Hit the road, Jack. And that's all we got to say about you. It's been real, bro, but you got to get the fuck going. Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more. Hit the road, Jack. Up, don't you come back no more. And I don't think anybody needs to say anything.
What you say?
What
you say? Right.
That's what that's about. Get your ass up out of here.
Yeah, Kid Rock.
I wonder who is Jack though. Like, who's that dude that got kicked out originally? Like, man, you know what? Hit the road, Jack. Like,
Me?
Oh, me?
You talking about me?
It's the toxic free. You got to cut off.
Right.
Yeah.
Hit the road, Jack. Man, Jack's still hitting that road. Peacing out.
Jack is the metaphor of the toxicity that's
right
going around and shit. It's just Jack is eternal. He's immortal.
Right, Jack.
I'm gonna shut the fuck up.
You was right though. You was right.
I was right, but we got in this shit. So that is episode 40, Venomous. You know what I'm saying? 40 ball, you know what I'm saying? What's up? You know what I'm saying? Thanks for rocking with us. I'm your host, Mask Off Jake. Get some final thoughts from the fellas. Big Tone, what's up?
Hey, yeah, you take care of yourself and each other. Also, I want to give a shout out to one of my homies, Major Moves, doing it smooth. You know who it is. You know what I'm saying? She gave me some information. They are giving out free grants on the Michigan unemployment website. Check that out, giving out free grants. Also, what they're doing is linking you to free courses to take online. The site is closed right now, but it'll be back up in February. Check that out. Major Moves, thanks for the information. I'm out. Big Tone. What up, though? We out.
Malachi, go.
Hey, episode 40. Thank y'all for rocking with us for 40 days and 40 nights. You see what I did there? Don't be venomous. Keep your head up. Thanks for rocking with us. We love y'all.
Dan, go.
Stay blessed, boss up, and get that money.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yes.
Man, couldn't have said it better myself. Mask off. This is Mask Off, episode 40, and we out.
Don't let that venom touch you.